I'm Caleb, and it's Nolan, and we have today on the Spectacular Trio Show our our guest Claudio.
Hello, how are you guys?
Pretty good. Claudio, I just want to say I love your name.
Thank you. My
It
my mom
it's
gave
a
it to me.
yeah.
You don't even want to know the story, how I got stuck with my name. It's she was in love with a soap opera Italian actor, and that's how I got stuck with my name.
Hmm.
Yeah, but yeah,
So a romance novel, dude.
that's it.
It sounds like a beautiful name, so
It
It
is.
is. It's very unique. Not many people have it. A lot of people have Claudia, but not Claudio. So it's an Italian
yeah.
name. So it's
I was reading it, I was like, how do you even pronounce that?
well, it all depends. If
Truthfully.
you're in America, it's Claudio, and in Spanish, it's Claudio, because we pronounce the D. So it all depends. Everybody says it different.
Okay.
Most of the time, I tell people, "Hi, I'm Tony." Makes it easier. Everybody knows Tony.
Yeah.
Just make it up.
So Caleb was telling me that you're a firefighter, right? Or am I getting that wrong?
I
Or
am a firefighter for Miami Beach Fire Department for the past almost 20 years that I started working there. So
okay.
it is that's my real job. Then in my other wannabe job is I try to be a triathlete and a runner. So I do that throughout the year. Keeps me busy, out of trouble. And
The Iron Man race.
I have an Ironman coming up in about 3 months, 2 months in Arizona in November 20th, I believe. And that's gonna
Will
be,
we see you this December?
say it again?
Will we see you this December?
I won't be in Memphis. No, it's too close to the Ironman. I need to, after the Ironman, I'm taking a break. Been working out for the
Oh, we'll
last,
miss you.
I know, I want to go every year. I'm actually doing a half marathon for St. Jude in Clearwater next weekend. So I'm excited for that.
Well, we'll miss you this year.
I know, I will miss you guys. Memphis is special. I will go back there one day. I done it twice. I've done the half one year and then the full last year. And it was,
I remember the year that we met. You were with Miss Sandra Lopez,
yes, Sandra.
and then you brought me presents.
I know. We gave you a t-shirt, medals, and all this cool
And then
stuff.
a fire hat.
Yes, we did. My brother came with me. My brother's a cop, so we had a bunch of souvenirs.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think they gave me a cop hat also.
Yeah.
Did
Or a
did they
cop
arrest
shirt.
Caleb?
No,
Huh?
he behaved.
Did they put him in the handcuffs?
He was behaving.
No. I'm too good to be in jail or any handcuffs.
Good. Don't get caught.
Oh,
Whenever
I won't.
whenever like a family friend of mine is a cop, I'm just like, can you arrest me real quick and just take a picture? Like, sure.
Why?
Just
That's
because.
very
They're like, get on the ground. I'm like, okay.
bad.
Yeah.
Give me push-ups. Mister.
So you guys, you're in
So,
you're in Colorado?
hmm?
What city in Colorado?
uh, I always forget this.
What
Uh,
is that?
I'm near Denver. I'm also near Boulder.
You're
I'm
in
closer
Oh
to
Denver,
wow.
Boulder.
Colorado.
So,
So you have that
yeah.
nasty altitude that's so painful to train with. I've been to Boulder and the altitude is not easy. It's very like
I,
it's like a wake up call. It's like, whoa, what is this feeling?
or you could look at it, it's like, it's the best one to train on. Because once you're trained on that, you can train on anything.
That is true. It is
The
true.
dragon.
A lot of professional triathletes live in Boulder because of that.
Hmm.
They train there all year and then they
Yep.
go win all the races. So
Yeah, they do.
my wife has family in Colorado Springs, so we go there every now and then.
Nice.
Yeah,
Colorado Springs is very nice.
it is very
So
pretty there. It's
I
they have the firefighter memorial there in Colorado Springs. So I've never been to it,
yeah.
but I need to go. Next time I go, I'm gonna go. I didn't know it was. Well, I knew it was there. I just didn't think about it when I was there the last time. And then they have the Team
What's
USA workout gym too. The Team USA team trains there out of Colorado
Oh
Springs.
yeah, I forgot that's here too. I think I've driven by that like multiple times.
I know, I didn't think about it either. That's something cool to see.
There's so much in Colorado Springs, you just don't think about it.
It is pretty there, yeah. You guys have a lot of hiking to do.
Yeah. I know we have like one of the biggest Air Force areas too. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like the biggest bunker too.
I need to go back. We might go back skiing this year, but we have 2 babies, so it's kind of hard to travel.
Oh, it's not easy when you have a baby.
No.
What do you mean? Just send the baby down the skis.
Yeah, right?
No.
Yeah. Just
You don't do that with a baby.
You don't do that? That's wrong. Oh.
Dude, you're an uncle now.
I know.
Uh-oh. You gotta be responsible now.
And you saying to do that.
I do have to. Hey, I don't have to be responsible yet.
Excuse you?
Once he gets to elementary school,
uncle.
then I have to be responsible. I'm good right
You have
now.
to set examples for your nephew or niece.
They do copy everything you do. I learned that.
Yeah, they do.
So I just keep remembering that my sister is copying me.
That is true.
It's how they become like themselves that you reflect upon them.
That's
I can tell you,
And then
my
they
family
start
does not
doing
copy
what
me.
you do.
So.
They start following what you do when they see you do it, or even what you say.
That is true.
But then they think it's okay to say and do it because they seen you do it.
Watch out, Caleb.
What?
Uh-oh.
What?
I know no one in my family copies me because I'm the baby in the family. So.
And my sister looks up to me, and then she takes up for me.
I look up to my sisters and brother
Mine
physically
stands
and
up for me.
mentally. So
She says, "My Bubba's better than all of you."
what did you
Yeah.
say?
Yeah, she said that. Not me.
Your sister?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's 7. And
So
she says,
Claudia,
"No one's better
you said
than
you
my
have 2
brother."
kids?
I have 2 kids, yeah.
I thought you had 3.
No, 2 is good enough. I'm good. 2 is a lot of work.
Because I seen a lot of your pictures.
You're like, I'm done.
And then I said, okay, let's have 2 or 3.
That's my nephew. The other kid is my nephew. I like it. He comes and goes. He doesn't stay here. No, I have a niece too.
I thought he lived with y'all.
Huh?
I thought he lived with y'all.
No, he lives far. I only see him like once a month.
Once a month.
Yeah.
That's not long enough.
Well, it's fun though. He doesn't stay here. He comes and goes. Makes a big difference.
So you
I'm not
you
saying
give him
that.
all the sugar and candy, and then you send him back.
That's it.
Oh, Lord.
I don't have to do it with him.
Yep.
Probably why he likes you.
Yeah, he doesn't eat much,
That's
but
probably why
he eats the
he
same
loves
thing
you.
every time he comes. Peace out or pasta, and that's it. So he's
That's probably why he loves you.
well, I think that's why he eats at home too.
Spoil
He
him.
doesn't really eat anything else, so it's and I don't eat that stuff. I actually just had a cake before we started this, so I usually don't eat cake, but it was
Hey,
good. Yeah, well, it's my daughter's birthday in a couple of days, so we're trying out different cakes.
Okay.
So I had a piece of cake.
I don't even eat cake.
Yeah, I don't eat it. I'm not a sweet person. I used to be. I'm not anymore. But
I've
I
never
need
been.
to.
I'm always hungry though, because the training hours are long, so I gotta eat a lot to get ready for tomorrow, to train again
Oh, I
tomorrow.
eat a
Yeah.
lot. My parents wish that I didn't eat a lot.
Yeah.
They say, okay, you actually they hope that Chloe doesn't eat a lot. They tried stopping me.
Yeah, that's normal though.
It didn't work out for them.
I think it's like a cycle. You go through it, you eat a lot, and then you outgrow it a little bit, and you eat maybe not as much. I eat a
I
lot though.
try to eat whenever I want.
Yeah, I eat a lot. I don't eat after
I
eight
try to
o'clock. I
eat.
try not to eat after 8 o'clock.
I try to eat whenever I want,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
and whenever I want, it's like never stops.
It is fun though. Eating is good.
And I like to eat junk food.
Yeah, I like Burger King a lot. I eat it once a week.
I never ate there. Well, besides the fries.
Out of all the places, it's Burger King.
Well, you guys have one in Colorado, In-N-Out Burgers. If we had that here, I would eat that every day. But we don't have it. I think the closest one is Colorado. That's the first stop I'm gonna do in Arizona. In-N-Out Burgers when I get there.
My mom
It's
would
good.
not even eat Burger King that much.
Yeah, no, I only eat it once a week. I'm seasonal.
No, because she had a bad, food poison from one.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm sure the food quality is not good, but it tastes pretty good. For $4
It took
is
her a while for it.
for $4
Yeah.
is really
A
good.
while before she took
Yeah,
a
for
while
$4
before
it's
she went
good.
eating there again.
Yeah,
I'm just not a fan of the Whoppers. So
yeah.
The what?
the
what,
Whoppers, the signature burger there. I'm just not a fan of
I
them.
was wondering why it's called that.
Yep.
I thought you were saying a waffle.
A waffle.
Oh, I love waffles. Waffle House is my favorite place. You guys have Waffle
Oh,
House. They're all
yes,
over the
I
US. Yeah.
do.
Yes.
I love Waffle House. I just ate there yesterday.
I'm gonna eat there on the way to Clearwater. Clearwater is 5 hours from Miami, so I'm driving there. So I'll definitely stop at Waffle House.
You'll drive 5 hours for a Waffle House.
I will drive 5 hours for Waffle House. I'm that guy. But it's on the way to
My
Clearwater.
parents
So
would never.
Yeah.
My parents won't do that.
yeah, I'm a little bit extreme when it comes to driving for food. It's
No, my parents would never do that. Literally, I would if I could.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like driving. When I went to Colorado the last time, I drove the entire state to Utah, then Arizona, New Mexico, and Nevada, and then I flew home. So we did all the
You stopped in the middle, right?
yeah, we stopped in all the national parks.
Okay.
No, we would drive like a day and then stop at a national park and then continue to the next one.
Okay.
You guys have a lot of national parks in that area, so
Yeah, we do.
there were a lot of them that I didn't finish, but I'll go back. Utah has a lot of
They're also different too. So,
yeah, it's beautiful. It's just a lot of driving and a lot of walking, so I'll be back again.
What's your wife do for a living?
She babysits full time. It's a real job. It's
Oh, you mean like daycare?
well, our kids though. She's home all the time. She's a home wife. So that's
So she's what's it called?
she does
A
a
housewife?
housewife. She does it all. When I'm not here, we work 24 hours. So when I'm at work, she's the boss. She's in charge of all the circus. Yeah, it's a circus. My friends ask me all the time, "How are the kids?" One word, circus. It's
I don't think I was a circus.
That covers it all.
no, yeah. Coffee is your best friend, and signing up to do
Coffee
an
is not
Ironman
your
was
best friend.
not a good idea, but I'm halfway through the training, so I'm hoping I can get there. My goal is to get there healthy, so let's see. I got I think 3 months left, or October's no,
To do the
yeah,
biking and
2 months,
water
2 months and 20
and the
days almost. So it's almost here.
Yep.
to do the biking and then the biking, water, and then running.
Yeah, it's fun. This will be number 3 for me. Might be the last one for a long time.
Oh wow. Okay.
Do you enjoy doing it?
Oh, I love it. I was thinking about it today when I was swimming. Like, I really love this. Like, the day I don't enjoy it, I'm gonna stop doing it. It requires 15 to 20 hours a week of training. So to get to the level that you want to finish without suffering. So it takes 15 hours of training a week, and that's a lot.
That's gotta be exhausting.
It is. I'm exhausted all the time, and I'm sore. My body's sore all the time, but it's just fun. Like, I like the
Oh, I
challenge.
bet it is.
So I
I
have
bet you
I
do.
have a triathlon on Sunday here in Key Biscayne. It's a beach in Miami. And then I go to train for 15 hours the week after, and then I go to Clearwater Friday to Sunday to do the half marathon for St. Jude. So then I come back home and I keep on training. So it's hard though. It's coffee is really good though to work out. It helps a lot.
So you're
It
a
gives you a
big
good
St.
energy
Jude
boost.
donor.
Say that again?
You're a big St. Jude donor, aren't you?
I am. I for Clearwater I collected $6,000 for the race. So and doesn't sound like a lot, but it does make a difference. I started doing that in
Oh, it
2012.
does.
So and I always try to do between 5 to 10,000 per race. So this year I'm gonna do Clearwater. Next year I'll probably do San Antonio, Texas. But
That's
we'll see.
awesome.
I plan a year in advance. So San Antonio is in December. But I think it's the same weekend of Memphis, so it will be
So the same week of my birthday.
probably, yeah, it's around that time. So I'm
Because
always
I'll be
looking.
22 this year.
You're gonna be 22. Wow, I was 22 when I just turned 42. I was 22 20 years ago. It was fun. Now I'm 42.
You're only a couple of years younger than my dad.
Yeah, it's
My dad's 50.
enjoy it. It goes by fast. I remember when I was 21, and then 30, and then 40. Now it's 42. Yeah, no, I can retire what year are we on? 2022. I can retire in 2027. I was told the other day. I'm like, this is your retirement day. I'm like,
That's a couple
whoa.
more years.
What do you mean retire? I'm like still young. I want to work. So it's
And just don't retire.
no, I love working, so I'm gonna keep working.
Until your children start working.
Well, I'm hoping that by the time I finish working, that at least they finish college so they can be on their own. But they have a
Mhm.
long journey ahead of them. But I love school, so it's
You love
I love
school.
school. I've been in school for the last 20 years. When I get bored, I just go to school. I'm thinking about
Okay,
getting my
what
PhD.
school?
I just got my master's 2 years ago, and I'm thinking about getting my PhD just because
And
I
And
have no clue. It's something I like. I will have to do research, but probably something public safety or uh, customer service, like in some type
or
of.
be fire chief.
No, I don't know if I want to be a fire chief either. It takes a lot of time and meetings, and it's different. I don't think I would like to do that.
Nah, not really.
Yeah, it's very busy. It keeps you very busy. A lot of phone calls, a lot of emails. You have to be, you have to enjoy that. I'm not. At least now, no. Maybe later.
Or a weightlifter.
Yeah, that would be cool. Something different. My niece would love that. But I tried doing CrossFit. It didn't work out for me. It was too boring. Then I got introduced to half marathons. I was like, whoa, this is fun. And then I got introduced to triathlons. I was like, what? I don't know how to swim. So I learned how to swim 10 years ago at 32. And then I got introduced to Ironman. I was like, ah, man, Ironman, I want to do that. And then now I get invited to all these races, and I'm like, I can only do so many a year. It's hard to do them all.
Mhm.
I wish, but no, I can't. I can't. You have to follow the training plan. You have to take care of your body. So
And training protocol.
yeah, I have a training plan I follow. I just open an app and it tells you what the workout is for the day. And then you have to sleep a little bit. I don't sleep much, but you have to sleep. You have to eat right. And then you have to be a dad. I have to show up to work.
A husband.
I have to be a husband. I have to be everything. So, it's professionals put like 30 hours a week of training, they say, but I only do 15. I don't think I can do more than that.
Don't worry. No one will be right behind you.
Yeah. They have an Ironman. There's an
Yeah.
Ironman in Boulder, Colorado. There's
I'm
an
good.
Ironman there. Let's do it.
Ray, you doing it.
I'm
Come on,
good.
Nolan.
No. When I said I want to be Iron Man, that's not exactly what I meant.
Uh,
So like, what got you into doing Ironmans? Like, I want to do this.
So when I did CrossFit, I guess I was looking for 16. So I became a DJ, and all my friends were like partying friends. And when I turned 30 maybe, I was kind of like, all right, it's time for a change. Like, so I had a seizure. I had seizures in 2002. I had a seizure from a tapeworm in my brain. And in 2000, and I was fine. I went back to work. I got cleared. In 2009, I had another one. And that one I never saw coming. The first one was a surprise. The second one, I was like, whoa, that was my biggest fear. So I had another one, and I got very depressed. I got fat. I just didn't want to do. All I would do was eat donuts. I was in Cleveland, Ohio, and when I went to put my new pants, they wouldn't fit me. Lower size, like 36. So I used to be a size 30 before that. So I was like, I gotta start moving. I gotta do something proactive. So I started running twice a week. I did a paper in school about calorie counting and how you can lose weight if you do it right. So I'm like, let me try that. There's a bunch of apps that you can do. So I did it. I lost like 65 pounds. I got introduced to CrossFit by a friend. I was like, oh, that's cool. It gives you a nice body, the six pack, but I was like, it was missing something. Like the people that were going to the gym that I was going, they would go to happy hour every Friday. So I was like, okay, this is the same thing that I was doing before. I want something out of different. So I met a friend that was a nurse, and she's like, you know what, you should come to my run club. You would like it. I'm like, okay, I'll go. So I went, and then one of my coworkers was doing a half marathon, and he invited me to do it. I'm like, let's do it. I never done it, but I don't think it's possible, but I'll try my best. And I did it, and when I finished the race, I was invited to someone's birthday party, and she introduced me to the word triathlon, and she's like, you should do a triathlon, you'll like it. I'm like, what is that? She's like, oh, you swim, you bike, and then you run. I was like, oh, I don't know how to swim though, then. Get in the pool. So I got in the pool 10 years ago at the age of 32, and one of my friends introduced me to swimming, and then I did my first triathlon. I was like, man, I get to do three things I like at the same time, and I get a medal. I was like, this is fun. And all these people, you get the sunrise, the beach. I was like, all these crazy people show up. I was like, I'm not the only one. This is kind of cool. Then I go do the New York City Marathon, and there's like 55,000 people. I was like, man, this is awesome. Then I was in Washington, D.C. with my best friend, and I was watching TV on NBC, and they were showing the Ironman in Hawaii. And he goes to me, that's what you should do. You should do an Ironman. I was like, and then you see a guy named Mike Riley. He's the voice of Ironman. So when you cross the finish line, he introduces you by your name, and he says, you are an Ironman. I was like, I want to do that. Everybody's crying, crawling. I was like, And that's how I got introduced to Ironman. And then after that, I don't even know how many I've done. I have so many medals. I remember the ones that were like special, like the New York City Marathon, the Chicago Marathon. I've done races in Europe. I did Ironman Cozumel in Mexico. I did Louisville, Kentucky. Now I'm doing Arizona. So then I got introduced to one of the latest challenges that I got introduced is in triathlons, you can qualify for Team USA as a non-professional age group athlete, and I qualified for that. Unfortunately, all the races that they did were in Europe, and between COVID and Russia, it was kind of like, I haven't been able to do that. I have the uniforms, I have everything, I just haven't gone. I was supposed to be in Slovakia this year, Amsterdam last year, and Dubai in November, but it's just impossible. With all the things going in the world and with kids, I'm like, I can. And my wife is from Slovakia, so I was hoping I could go there, but she ended up, she wanted to go to Hawaii, so we went to Hawaii instead of Slovakia, so I don't blame her. So, it's hard.
How did you become a Caleb's Courage member?
Say it again?
How did you become a Caleb's Courage member?
So Sandra introduced me. I was going to Memphis, and I know she does it every year for the last like 14, 15 years. And then she asked me if I had a team. I'm like, no, I don't have a team, but I would love to. I love meeting people. That's like it's a bond that everybody has, especially when you do it for St. Jude. It was my first time going to Memphis, and she's like, "Oh, I have a team." I'm like, "You want to join?" I'm like, "Yes, absolutely." So I over a text message, I joined his team, and that's how we met. Then I got to Memphis, and I
Yes,
got the full experience of Memphis before COVID, and then COVID came, and it changed the world. And then I went back, and we had to wear a mask when I was there for the last race, and everybody had to be vaccinated. So, but it was still fun. I did the half the first time, and then the second time I did the full. And there's a lot of like videos. I like watching videos of people. People make videos and of all the races, of all what you see on the course, and like it was like the support of the community was awesome. Like you go to places in Memphis that you will never go unless you're doing the race, and that's how I got introduced to running in different cities, so you can explore the city to the next level of a tourist because they take you everywhere, and it's like it's safe. You can just do whatever you want. You run, you walk, you meet people, and it's that was a cool part about Memphis. And I will do it again. I want to qualify for Boston in Memphis. They have a special medal and shirt. So I will when I'm ready to go to Boston, I'm gonna go to Memphis to do it there. But it's a lot of work. It's fun though. It's like I
nice.
do family, work, train. And I do a lot of fun stuff outside. I have a million hobbies, so it's like it's just the Ironman takes a little bit longer than the other distances, but I like it. It's fun. Keeps me out of trouble. I know the life I had before I got introduced to it, so I tell people all the time that I recruit people to do it all the time with me, so it's a lot of fun.
Okay.
I bet it is.
Yeah, and then you get to do cool things for kids in St. Jude, and that makes it more fun because it motivates you to work out. So I have all these videos. I just read your story about St. Jude that I saw it somewhere. There was an article about what was the title? Something of hope or about you. I was like, see, this is why. Like I met a few St. Jude patients that have big cancer, and I stay in touch with, and it's really cool to see that the money that you collect goes to the right place. So
Yes, it is.
and then I got a VIP tour of the hospital before COVID next to your mom. That was pretty cool to see in person. Like, you see it on TV, but unless you're there, it's like, whoa, this is real. Like, and I take sick people to the hospital all the time, but it's just like to see kids going through from all over the world and they don't have to pay one penny. It's like this. It makes you feel good. Like it's one of those things that most people should experience because
Yes,
most people have a good life. There's problems in life, money and work problems or whatever. But like
bills.
bills, but like when you hear the word cancer or anything, COVID or all those crazy things that can happen, it's like, whoa, it's like my problems are not that bad.
It changes your world.
No, yeah, for sure. I have a collection of hats, shirts, like I have jackets, I have a closet full of them, and I wear them with pride because it's something that something I love about St. Jude is when you collect, the more you collect, the cooler gear they give you. So it's like, so I always look to go the highest so I can pick what I want. And I have a million. You name it, I have everything in my closet. Like,
Oh, I same. I have St. Jude stuff in my closet too.
yeah, so it's like to train, to go to a race, and what I love about Memphis the most was that everybody was so grateful for you, for someone being there, traveling from another city to be a hero. I was like, and in Miami, people are not that friendly, so it's like to have all these friendly people in Memphis. I'm like, whoa, you guys are weird, but I'm not used to it. It's like it was like everywhere you go, everybody's super friendly out there. It's like I don't have money, don't bother me, but it's just different cultures. It's like that southern hospitality, and it was cool though. It was definitely I would definitely go back. It's on my list of to qualify for Boston there. When? I don't have a date yet. That's the problem. I already had races for 2023, so it's like one of them is in Germany, so it's like It's like I'm on my way into Arizona though. Once Arizona is done, it's gonna be like I always make the decision at the finish line, see how the body feels and the mind. If I'm mentally still enjoying it, then hell yeah, I'm going. So, but I'll find out that you put in so many hours, and it's a very lonely training plan, so you don't really spend time with people when you train. So it's kind of like it's kind of cool because you disconnect from the world completely.
That's
And
true. It's
I
pretty
love
cool.
that. The mental health part of it, it clears your mind in so many ways. So it's a cool thing that I love about swimming and I bike indoors. I don't bike outside, so biking indoors is like my gym, but biking 5 hours on a trainer from home. So it's like mentally like punishment, but at the same time it makes your mind a lot stronger. So when you go on race day and you're by yourself for so many hours, because it could take 15 hours to 17 hours to finish an Ironman. So it's kind of cool to know that how powerful the mind can be. So
That's true.
yeah, so it's I wish I could be there this year, but it's not gonna be possible. There's no way.
It's okay.
I want to though. You never know. Maybe I change my mind last minute and I just show up. I've done that before, so
You're right.
Surprise.
Never know.
I know. I think Sandra will be there, so you get to see her.
Yes, sir.
I was
I'm
in Tempe. You
okay.
live in what state do you live in? Alabama or Mississippi?
Mississippi.
I was in Chattanooga in May doing a half Ironman. I was close to you.
Um, last in 2020 or
No, this year, a
2021.
few months ago. I was there in Chattanooga,
Okay,
Tennessee.
I was still in where I am now, Mississippi.
Yeah, I was there. It was very pretty there. I like it. I think I've been to Nashville, Memphis, and Chattanooga. Chattanooga definitely one. It's very pretty there. A lot of hiking and waterfalls. I didn't like the hills though. The hills were very painful. We don't have hills in Miami.
I hate running.
Yeah, I say that all the time. I actually have a shirt that says "Running sucks," but people get offended when I put it on because it's.
I love that.
I don't.
I'm a runner, so I don't get offended. I think it does suck, but it's really good for your body and
It
definitely.
ain't healthy.
One of the things I learned as a firefighter is that mental health is so important. So
Hmm.
I've gone to some crazy calls, and running has been good to me. So I enjoy it every day. It's a blessing to be able to run because I know friends that have gotten into accidents or they get sick and they can't do it. So it's to be able to put your running shoes on and go out. Something I always enjoy every single time. I'm not gonna
I would
lie,
run
I
if I
have fun,
could.
but it's painful. But I still think running sucks. I want
I would run if I could.
yeah. Well, you should do this Memphis race, and we can push you in a wheelchair. We should plan that.
My parents have talked about it
We should
before,
plan that.
but I keep backing out.
Let's do it. If you do it, I'll be there. I'll push you. You decide if you want to do the half or the full. I've
Uh,
done a bike for I did a Miami Dolphins cancer challenge, and I was biking and I was pulling someone on a wheelchair, and it was really cool. So if you want to do it,
huh?
yes,
You were
I was
what?
pulling someone on a wheelchair on my bike for 56 miles.
Backwards or forward?
They were in the back, so I was going forward, and the wheelchair was attached to the rear part of the bike.
Okay.
So when you're ready, I push you. You tell me.
I'll think about it.
Let me tell you, it's magical. Tell people all the time, like, why do you keep on running? It's magical. You got to do it. Unless you do it, you never understand. It's just one of those things that you have to do.
I'll think about it.
All right. Well, we don't have to do Memphis. We can do. They have there's rock and roll running series. They're all over the U.S.
The
It's
what?
called Rock and Roll Running Series. They do
Never heard of
they
it.
do races all over the U.S. half marathons and full marathons. That's the one I'm doing in Clearwater. It's the rock and roll
I've
Clio.
never heard of it.
Yeah, they're a big company. They're owned by Iron Man. It's a really cool one.
Yeah, I've never heard of them before in my life.
They do one in Nashville, Tennessee. And they do one in New Orleans. And they do many around
That's
the world. They
probably
do them
why.
everywhere. What's cool about them is
That's probably why.
they have music on every mile. So like every mile is like a rock and roll party, and they have a stage and they have a live band. When you get to the finish
That's
line,
awesome.
they have like a big name on stage. Like when I did Vegas, I had Snoop Dogg. I've seen Pitbull.
What?
Yeah, and it's pretty awesome.
What about Snoop Dogg?
He was in Vegas at the finish line
Snoop
In
Dogg.
person?
in person. Yeah. So maybe we'll do Vegas. Vegas is at night. It's not that hot because they do it at night, and they shut down the strip.
Mhm.
And
I'll have to check with my parents because I've asked them to take me to Vegas, and then they would say no, that's where the casino is.
yeah, it is. It is a pretty wild city though. But they have other cities.
And then I
Well,
said, okay, I'm pretty wild. I want to go have some fun.
Hey, there you go.
if you guys make it up to Vegas, hit me up.
It's,
I'm only an hour out.
oh, he's ready.
I'm not that far.
See. I'll see, because my parents are very strict.
Well, it's Sin City, you know. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But we're going running. We're not doing
Oh, I know.
We're not gonna do anything else. We're just gonna go to run.
Running from the
I've
cops.
done it.
Running from the cops.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Seriously, no.
I'm a bad example.
Serious.
Sorry.
So that company, they sponsor every race. Is a St. Jude race. So when you do them, they St. Jude Hospital is one of their main charity organizations that takes part of the event. So look them up. They're very popular.
That's really cool. I'll have to look them up.
What's their
It's called Rock and Roll Running Series. They
rock and roll running series?
yeah, they do them all over the U.S., all over the world. They have them in Mexico, Europe, and one of the main people is St. Jude Hospital. So
That's
when I
cool.
don't do Memphis, I do a half marathon or a full with them. I've done over 15 with them. They're all over the U.S. So, and I love it because of the
That's
music.
cool.
The entertainment is one of a kind. So every mile, you're gonna see people, and it's fun. Like it's a party that they throw. So Clearwater, this is the first time they ever do it. We used to have one in Miami Beach, and then another one in St. Petersburg, but they canceled them in 2013. They never came back. So this is the first one in my hometown.
Probably got banned there.
Yeah, people got a little bit wild probably. So this is the first one in 9 years that they do in the state of Florida. So I'm going. Next year, San Antonio, Texas. Maybe we'll do San Antonio. San Antonio. I never been there, but I heard it's a cool city.
Texas.
I've never heard of it.
If you're worried about heat, I would not go to Texas.
I know. I heard that too.
He's from
It's
there.
hot.
He's from there.
I've gone to Dallas, Texas. I've never been to San Antonio. So
He's from there.
I'm not from Texas. I was born in Texas.
See? That's
I was
what it
only there a
means
month.
when you said you were born from it.
I was born there for a month. I moved to Colorado. I'm from Colorado, not from Texas.
You're from
I don't
both.
associate myself with from Texas.
You're from both.
No, just Colorado. That's really cool. That's a really cool organization.
yeah.
A few years ago, gosh, it's so long now. 7 years ago? Anyway, when I was in middle school, I used to, you know how you were saying like you push people in wheelchairs? There was a company called ASA, Athletes Serving Athletes. I used to run with them. It would be in joggers. So I would be like in a jogger and someone would be pushing me. We would do races all around. This was in Maryland when I lived in Maryland from 2012 to 2016. I don't remember exactly when I joined, but during that time period, I joined this company because a family friend of ours was in it. Him and his son were a big part of it. And I did the last race with him when I was leaving because his son had passed away a month or a few weeks before that race. I used to do races alongside them, and we finished it off when I left. ASA was a great organization. You can look it up, but you're right. Doing stuff like that really, it changes how you think about it. So,
well, let me know when you guys are ready. They have a Boulder Ironman, and then there's a rock and roll in Denver, Colorado too. So if you guys want to do it,
well,
I volunteer
hit me up
to push you, or we go for a swim, bike, and run.
I may not do it, like the Ironman, but the rock and roll one I'll do with you. Hit me up.
You'll be right next to me, so we can plan it. It's
serious. Hit me up.
Sounds good. See, I think I recruited you to do it. I always recruit people. I'm really good at.
You did.
It's fun though. I tell people like, listen, we live in.
You're right now,
we live in a world that's complicated, so you gotta have fun. It's just you gotta laugh about the craziness.
Have fun.
There's no other way to describe
Have
it.
fun,
So, I met so many good people through running. It's just one of the best things that ever happened to me. I tell people like I have no desire to go party. I have nothing. I have a simple life. I just put my running shoes on, and I got new shoes today, so I'm excited to use them tomorrow. Tomorrow I get to run.
Yeah,
yeah, new shoes. Big race, new shoes. It's like a good luck thing. So I don't miss my own life at all. Like I enjoy being home. I have two kids that are like they think I'm a toy because they just want to play with me all day. That's like man, this is so much fun. So it goes to show you how you prioritize your time in life, and it's different. There's no book for that to get you ready for that. But then there's no book that says that you should do an Ironman when you're a dad with two newborns. It's like, whoa. But, my wife is really good at supporting my crazy ideas, and we'll make it work. It's fun.
Well, I never know. Maybe after you're done running, you could write about your life.
Yeah.
There can be a book about it.
I hear that a lot about people telling me that all the time. So I have something cool that I started in 2015. I lost a friend to suicide. I was a firefighter. So to honor him, I started doing the Miami Half Marathon in firefighter gear with a tank. I started by myself, and it became a movement, and people started joining me from just one person to like 250 people. And next year will be year number 8 for me to do it, and I go to a lot of places.
While you're running in your fire gear.
Yeah. So that's
My mom said something about you doing that.
I do it every year. Next year will be year number 8, and I always recruit people. I try to recruit a lot of police officers. Everybody's welcome. Mental health is a thing that affects everyone. So I tell people like this is how running helps me as a person, as a firefighter, as a dad, as an athlete, and it has made me a better person because of all this. And I told them what I just told you guys. So I always recruit people and to try something new. Like, listen, your life, it can be a simple life or it can be a fun life. And I love being outside. I have a million hobbies. I love everything. But one of my favorite that I do on a weekly basis is the swimming, the running, and the biking. Besides paddleboarding, skydiving, scuba diving, I have everything, all these expensive hobbies. But they're fun, but it's just like to accomplish the distance, the people you meet along the course, the lonely hours of waking up at 5 a.m. to go swim, to go bike. And at the end, there's one thing that's just a finish line feeling. It's just like, I told people like, you have to do it. So I recruited all these people throughout the years, and it continues to grow, and it's something that I told everyone, mental health matters, and it all depends how you want to deal with it, because everyone is affected by it. There's no matter what, like I went to Surfside when the building collapsed, and I can see the building from where I live, and I run by it all the time. I drive by it all the time, and you don't forget the building. I wanted to live in that building at one point, and I know people that lost family members and friends, and it's just so little by little over the 20 years that I've been a firefighter, it has changed me for good to be able to deal with what I see and to be able to come home and be a kind of a stable person because I'm not really stable. I'm like crazy at the same time, but fun crazy, and it allows me to express myself, I guess, by just going out running and burning the crazy out. And so after Ironman Arizona, that's my next race. I go to Miami and my hometown, and I do the Miami half marathon dressed as a firefighter. And then after that, I go to Germany to do another Ironman, and that's the plan. So hopefully the body can handle that fitness, and you have no control over the body. So it's and then I come to Denver, and then we'll do the half marathon maybe. So see, I just think about all these crazy ideas, and I was like, hey, why not?
Yeah.
So it's
I'm being dead serious. Hit me up when you're in town.
yeah, it would be cool. Definitely, that would be a
You
special
can
reason
watch
to
your
go.
kid.
Yeah, I don't know about Boulder. Boulder is a little bit too much of an altitude there. You have to be there for a month to get
Hey,
used to it.
no one can handle any kid.
And I don't know. My kids are extra super powerful energy that they don't ever get
Just like
tired.
him,
So
just like Nolan is.
I'm a youth leader,
there
so
you go.
I
So
understand.
you know all that
He's a
energy. I don't
straight
know where they get
choice.
it from. And it's like, why do you guys have so much energy? And they wake up at 6 a.m. I was like, can I wake up at 9? But it doesn't happen anymore. There's no nap times. There's no 9 a.m. wake up calls. It's 6 a.m. wake up call. No naps. A lot of pain. But it's fun.
It's all to be worth it. So
Yeah, it's fun. I wouldn't change it. And now homework. They just got introduced to homework, so that's another task I got to deal with.
How old are they?
One is 4, the other one is gonna be 1.
okay.
Which one has homework?
4. It's simple
I
homework
thought you
though.
said both of them had
Simple homework though.
it.
But
Okay.
it's sort of
Draw a line.
yeah. It's only gonna get more complicated.
You don't have any girls, do
I
you?
have 2 girls.
Oh, they're
Don't
both
you have one
girls?
Yeah,
boy?
no boys.
I
You're
thought
gonna
one
have
was a
fun.
boy.
That's what everybody says. Let's see one day at a time. I just go with the flow.
Yeah, Nolan, you could babysit.
Have they started asking you to dress up for tea
Oh
time
yeah,
yet?
makeup time,
I love it. That's
everything.
great.
I'm a professional makeup artist, and they put makeup on me. Yeah, I've been there, done that. Hey, it's part of being a dad.
Yeah.
That is gross. So
Hey, that's exactly what Chloe is.
it's a circus.
She's a daddy's girl.
Yes, I am.
I'm a mama's boy.
I'm outnumbered. I don't have a saying, so I actually got a shirt.
I'm a
I
mama's
got a
boy.
shirt for my birthday that says daddies or girls of dad, something like that. Hashtag outnumber. I was like, oh yeah, I am outnumbered for
You're like,
sure.
that's my shirt.
That is for sure. I have no saying.
You do got a house full of girls.
Yep, 3 of them. So
Yeah, one's your wife.
yeah,
2 of them's your children.
yeah. She's an.
So you're really outnumbered.
I am outnumbered. I have no saying, but it's fun.
Unless you put your foot down.
Yeah, it doesn't work though. You're never gonna win. It's better to work it out. You never win.
That's why I want more boys than girls.
Yeah, I didn't get a boy though. It's I wasn't blessed with
Oh,
a
I'm
boy.
getting me boys.
Oh,
It would.
Oh, I'm getting me boys.
Yeah, I don't think my wife wants to have another kid. So, but it would be nice to have a boy.
Go give her toys.
That would be nice. But
well, that's what your nephew's for. Just go with him if you want to do some boy stuff.
yeah,
Or say, hey, nephew, you can live with us if you want.
that's true.
Because then there would be 2 boys, but only your wife counting as the adult girl.
Oh my God, can you imagine? I don't know. I don't think she wants another one though. I think she's done. It's a lot of work.
Not if you're an aunt to the boy.
There's no guarantee you're gonna get a boy though. That's the problem.
You can't just pick.
You can always adopt.
It's not how that works. You good?
Yeah. It's up. It did a 3, 2, 1 countdown on my end.
Oh, weird. Oh well. Well, Claudia, it sounds like you have a wonderful life. That's so cool to hear from, like, where you began, like, all your weight and everything, and just hearing how what you do now is it's like mind blowing.
I hear that a lot. Like I actually got an email from Ironman that they wanted to schedule. They read my story about how running changed my life and how I turned something negative into something positive by helping kids in St. Jude collecting money. I was like, all this nice letter. I was like, man, Ironman, out of everybody, like, wow. Like now I feel like now I'm even more excited to go there. It's like Ironman recognized my life changing experience because of running, and it was just like I see it and I look at the medals and like I have all my medals, I have my shirts, my hats, and it's like they all have a story. Every single one has some type of challenge. Every single one has a meaning. Everything has special meaning in some one way or the other, and it's just like. Like when people say that all the time, like, I tell people like I didn't know how to swim 10 years ago, and I learned because that was a bucket list that I wanted to do. I wanted to get over the fear of swimming, and I jumped in the pool, and I was like to the point that I did escape from Alcatraz in 2018. Those are the water there is infected with sharks and seals, and it's freezing cold, and I was like, so I decided to do it just to prove myself that I can do it, and it was like. It's one of those things that most people would never do, and I like the adrenaline lifestyle. I think that you can live a fun life. You only live once, so no matter what, you have to make it the best. I was told I couldn't do it because of seizures. I still take seizure medication, and I don't stop doing what I love because of my condition. I have the #1 cause of epilepsy in the world, and I have proved the world that I can do whatever I want. I don't think of stopping. I'm careful. Like I don't overdo things that will compromise my health, but at the same time, I got to make sure that I'm living the life that I always wanted. Because I'm not getting any younger. So it's when I go to school and talk to kids and for career day, I always tell them, you guys can accomplish anything you want in your life. It's up to you how far you want to go. Like
How
I
many
told
career
them.
days do you have?
I do. We do it. It's only once a year, so I get invited all the time through mutual friends that are teachers. And I always say yes because it's like paying it forward to the community in a way that they get to see, like, you see a fire truck, you see a police car, you don't know those people. They're humans. So like now you can say, a firefighter that's gonna go to Denver and push you during the race, but it's like, we're humans. We're just like everybody else. We go to work and we just do something that we go to school for. We study. We're not superheroes. We chose that lifestyle to go out there and risk our life for people we don't know. And we go to school. We do a lot of school. I love school. I think I just, for the last 20 years, I've been always going through school, so I can always learn something new. And it's just one of those things that I try to promote when I talk to the new generation, because the 20-year difference of today and yesterday is like we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have computers when I went to school. Now you can do everything on an iPhone. It's a personal computer. So I always tell people like you can accomplish anything you want. It's how bad you want it. You just gotta set a goal that's hard, and make it happen. And I used to tell my mom, like, the day I get married, I'm not gonna marry anybody from my country, or I'm not gonna marry a Latina because I want
Mhm.
something unique. So I ended up marrying someone that's from Europe, and I met her traveling. So it's like I tell people, sorry, yeah, I met my wife in Amsterdam, and now we have two beautiful kids, and it's like a cool story, and I'm just
Yeah, at least you didn't marry a Latina.
well, she puts up with me. I'm the crazy one in the family, so it's God bless her because I can be her extremely random decisions. So
I can see that.
yeah, it's fun though. I don't make
I know.
plans. I don't make plans because plans disappoint you when they don't go as planned. So you just go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
You just go with the
Yeah,
flow.
that's a great way to live life. I've been working on doing that more. So
Yeah, I used to be very A to Z, 1 to 10,
yep.
and if it doesn't go that way, I was like, oh man, that's not cool. That's not the way. Then you get mad, you get sad. Nah, I just go with the flow. It's like
Yeah, then
You
you're
get
just
mixed
sad for no reason.
emotions.
if it's meant to be, it just happens, and it's a blessing no matter what. So like this year, I'm getting invited to all these 5Ks, and I'm like, I can only do so many in a year. It's hard to show up
It's
to
hard to
every.
balance it all.
It's hard. Like I between being a family man and the dad and work, and my goal is the Ironman. Like I signed up to the Ironman a year ago, so it's like this time it's like I just do these little races just to get motivation. We'll see how my body has improved from the last one. But
Hmm.
I don't. I can't. I have to say no to a lot of people because I just can't be at every event. I wish I could, but you
That's true.
can't. You can't. You got to take care of your body, and it's exhausting mentally, physically, and. And I love the sunrise, but waking up at 4 in the morning to go do a race is every weekend is not a lot of fun.
That's true.
So since you're here sitting and asking us to do a race, we should probably just get up and do it with you, right?
Let's do it. You guys tell me which one. I'll be there. If we do it rock and roll,
I'm
it's a
still
party. I
gonna
tell
think
you that.
about it.
Bro, I'm down for rock and roll for here. I'm
I
down to do
I
that.
I,
I'm
I tell people all
thinking.
the time, like, there's no race like a rock and roll. Like what they do is, man, mind blowing. Like the production that they have is, and they do Ironman races too. So it's like at the same level of entertainment. They really make you feel special. Like what they do, nobody else does. And they do
Yeah.
them all over the world. So like my wife has family in Colorado Springs, and they keep telling me, "Oh, come to Denver to do the half marathons." Now I have a reason to put it on my list. We just gotta plan it. So
Yeah, we will.
and
I can I can look up when it is.
I
So
think I
see
think
if
it's
I
in
can do it.
October. They do it in October, I believe. October, middle of
Okay.
October.
He's
So
free.
history. Yeah, not this year though. Next, it
Yeah,
will have
not
to
this
be
year. We
next
can do
year.
next year.
He'll be free
Yeah.
next year too.
Yeah, this year I don't see it happening. It's too
Yeah.
close to Arizona, so the weekends are like the long weekends, the long training hours. So I try not to do much on the weekends. And I get up at 5 in the morning to get it out of the way early. So I don't. By the time
He'll
10
get up
a.m.
with you.
Yeah, it's fun.
He'll get
Co-
up with you at 5 a.m.
the coffee wakes you up quick, and the water's
Oh, bro,
getting
I love
cold.
coffee.
The water's getting cold in the pool, so it even gets like woof. It wakes you up even faster.
He'll wake you up. He'll wake Nolan up.
Yeah, so
Caleb, you act like I don't swim or drink coffee or get up early.
You don't.
I do all of those.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Swimming's like one of my favorite things to do.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I love swimming.
I love
It's great.
swimming. Swimming is so much fun. It's like a little disconnection between the world and reality and the water. I like that.
Head just like coffee.
Yeah, sometimes I overdo it on the coffee though when I go
Yeah,
swimming.
me
So,
too.
so
Yeah.
it's like, phew, 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 phew. I was like, okay, I need to slow down with the coffee. It's too much.
So like what you're saying is it just gives you like a massive like energy boost when you
Sugar
drink
rush.
coffee
No,
before you swim.
Yeah,
It's a
like
sugar
I
rush.
feel
Okay.
like I can swim all day, but you
It's
I'll
a
have
can't
to,
sugar
I'll
swim.
have to try
rush.
that.
You have it's you have to have a like a max amount of coffee of coffee and caffeine because it can you can overwork out and then you can end up
Extenuate
getting
you?
hurt.
It
So
Okay.
over-extenuates you?
yeah, but I don't like. I think that I noticed that when I don't drink it, like I was given the advice by someone to take electrolytes with caffeine instead of coffee when I work out. And I noticed that when I drink coffee, I sweat a lot more. And when I drink just the electrolytes, it's like I feel more energy and I'm still hydrated. So it's a big difference. So I just started doing that this week and it kind of like, it actually works. It feels pretty good.
Probably.
So, but I try not to take too much caffeine. It's not healthy for you too. They say you can do like 2 cups a day is good. Once you do more than 4, it's okay.
Well, my aunt could drink it anytime, day or
I
night.
know.
No, literally,
Yeah.
she says it helps her stay awake.
Yeah, I know. It helps. It helps. Trust me. I know
I
this.
had a
And she like you, she says, coffee's my friend. And then I say, coffee is not your friend, it's your enemy. And I said, it's trying to kill you and burn your tongue.
That's true. You know what
And
I
then
do
I
every.
said, you asked for you to die with it.
I don't know about that.
maybe that's a bit too much. I had some decaf coffee last night. Actually,
Yeah.
it was good.
It tastes the same. It just doesn't give you that
Yeah.
caffeine kick. So, yeah, I'm trying to slow down on the coffee. I never drank coffee before, so now it has
Yeah.
become like an everyday thing. So I'm like I'm craving coffee now, and it's already
Me
like
too.
4 p.m. I'm like, I'm
I
not
may
drinking coffee.
I may honestly have to get some. I probably a little bit of late night tonight. But actually, when I started drinking coffee, it was probably last year. Yeah,
How old are
last
you?
year, summer camp. I'm a youth leader. I'm
How
20.
old are you?
I'm a youth leader, and I was like, I can do without coffee.
How
The
old
summer
are
trip,
you?
the summer trip that we did, and
Nolan, how old are you?
I'm 20, Caleb.
You were
Uh,
19.
I was 19 at the time,
I thought you were
and
younger.
my co-leader was like, "Hey, you want some coffee?" I'm like, no, I don't drink that. And the next morning, he's like, "You want me to get you a cup of coffee?" Staring at him with dead eyes, I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
Wow.
no, it
So
helps a
I
lot.
blame it on the middle schoolers
Why do you blame it on the middle schoolers?
because I started drinking coffee at the camp and I
Well,
haven't
my
stopped.
dad, he makes a bad joke with it.
What?
He says, you want some coffee? It'll give you hair on your chest.
I don't know if that's true.
I heard
I
that
don't know.
before.
Literally, every time when he has coffee, he says that exact same word over and over. And I'm like saying, no, I already have it. And then I said, it's just you can't see it. And I said, but you can feel it.
Oh, you can feel it. That's for sure. I feel it.
Yes.
You know, you guys have to follow my page. It's called MBLive.org. It's what we do is we educate high school students that are trying to be either firefighters or in that type of work, and we teach
Mm-hmm.
them everything that we talk about having good habits, the importance of mental health. We teach them about CPR and
That'd
all
be
that
good for
positive
you,
stuff.
Nolan.
It's and they're gonna be walking the half marathon with me in January. So these are high school kids from 16, 17.
Nolan,
It's
that'd be good for you.
I did it 21 years ago and I became a firefighter because of that. So it's a cool thing to do.
Okay.
Hey, you can always reach out to my local firefighters.
Yeah, they have. I'm sure they have it. A lot of departments have it. It's a way to pay it forward to the future generation of firefighters because
Because
I'm the
I'm
old guy
friends with a
now.
lot of kids that are like
You're
at the
not
firehouse.
old.
Oh yeah, trust me. I see the new people that get hired. It's like, man, they look like kids. But I was like, I'm the old man now. That's what they call me sometimes. I'm like, "Eh."
Not really.
Mentally, I'm not. Mentally, I'm still like 5, but I'm not.
I was about to say, like, you're talking about doing like Ironmans, like marathons all the time, just
You
races.
look like you're 32.
You know, that make me younger. I look at my friends that are my age, and I was like, man, like I look like a kid next to them. So it's kind of it does. Most people say, "Oh, how are your knees feeling?" I'm like, my body feels great. You know, I feel I'm healthy. I can do anything. You know, I let my body rest. I do a lot of therapy every day. I do little things that make it better. So and you get younger every time. So it's like, come on, can't go wrong with that.
Therapy's great.
Yeah, no, it helps. I got all the toys. I got compression boots, Epsom salt. You name it, I have it.
Yeah.
I have it all. I do it every day. It's a routine.
Who's the one that cooks dinner?
My wife. I cook
'Cause I didn't
sometimes.
know if it was you or her.
Most of the cooking, it's her. I cook though sometimes. Sometimes. I'm
Sometimes.
not
So
home a
which
lot
one
though.
trusts you?
I'm not home a lot, so I'm at work a lot. So it's kind
So
of
does
mixed.
your children trust your cooking?
Oh yeah, they ate everything. My
Okay.
the little one eats anything you give her. The 4-year-old, she eats a lot too. They're really good at eating. My nephew doesn't eat a lot. He eats only cheese pizza, macaroni and cheese, and McDonald's. But he'll get introduced to other good meals in life, and then he'll realize that there's a lot of good
It's better.
places, like In-N-Out
Eventually.
burgers.
Yeah, in and out.
Eventually.
Yeah, oh, it's I got a list of places I'm going to in Arizona, and I'm looking forward to In-N-Out burgers.
So Nolan, do you have any questions for him?
No, I was just gonna say they do. So whenever you do come out here, we're close. They have a lot. They have a lot of In-N-Outs out here now. So
I know, I saw that. I'm excited. So
when we do
close,
the race, we'll have to go there.
so close, but so far. It's like I wish we had them here. I was in LA on my way to Hawaii, and I was gonna go during the layover. I was gonna go to get in an Uber, and I was like, I'm just gonna go to the In-N-Out Burger that's 5 minutes away from the airport. Then when I talked to someone at the airport, I was like, don't go, because if you go, you're gonna miss your flight. The traffic is bad. I was like, I'm like I can't miss my flight to Hawaii. Like I will never hear the end of that over In-N-Out Burgers. I'm like, so I didn't go to In-N-Out Burger. I was heartbroken.
Oh,
And on my way back, the flight was at 5 a.m. in LA, so it was closed. So I didn't even. So Arizona, I'm hoping Arizona happens.
well, I know when you come out here, we'll go to In-N-Out.
Oh, it
In-N-Out
sounds,
Right
burger.
after you'll
sounds
get off
like
the plane. We'll go.
sounds like a plan.
Yes.
We'll go there for lunch every day. I can eat that every day.
Hey,
No, not
Nolan,
every day.
do you have a strange question for him?
No, we just
No, like the question you usually ask.
no. We've been good. This has been good. We don't really need a strange question. Do you want a strange question? We can ask you a strange question.
Sure, go ahead. Let's see.
All right. You're a racing guy, so yeah, I'm guessing you know a lot about races, like history-wise, right? Or
A little bit.
okay. Well, here's a better one. I know this kind of you've already done a lot of international stuff, but anywhere in the world, if there was no boundaries or anything, what races would you do?
Oh man, if I can do any race in the world right now,
Like you just go do it.
right now, Berlin Marathon this weekend. It's on my bucket list. There's only six major marathons in the world, and Berlin is one of them. My friend is actually there doing it, so that would be
Nice.
like she's actually doing it for St. Jude. She was at Memphis too. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, so that's on my bucket
Maybe we'll have
list.
to bring her on.
She does a lot of those rock and roll races.
That's cool.
So it's one of those things that if I could do it right now, get on a plane, definitely Germany. I would go right now. No questions asked. No training. I would just go. But it's not possible. Well, it is possible, but then I will never hear the end of it. So the right
Like
thing
it
to
is
do,
possible,
the
but
right thing to do is stay home and do the right thing. But The inner,
Take the kid with you.
I wish she has school and all these new things. So it's like,
Kid doesn't need school. There's
yeah,
your own
Yeah.
minds.
they'll learn on their own.
They'll
Being
learn.
homeschooled.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I wish. But then I
Homeschool
like
don't
my
hurt
life here
anyone.
too. So you can't be everywhere. I missed so many
Homeschool
good
don't hurt.
races already in my life that it's like, next time. It wasn't meant to be. So, all right, next question.
That was it for me. I talk a lot, so
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, that's good. If you could go back in any point history, past, present, future, or time, which one would it be?
Oh man, if I could go back in time, I wish I got introduced to running and triathlons in high school because I would have been really good at it. I was a very good runner. I played baseball, and I lost 10, maybe 15 good years of my life that I could have enjoyed the sport, but it was meant to be at the time, so I never knew about it until now. So it's pretty. It's a sport that's growing, so it's not really popular among people. So, and everybody's afraid of swimming. So it's kind of like, even though it's around the
Not
world, it's just
everyone.
not as big as running is. So,
Not
so
everyone's afraid of swimming.
yeah, I know, but where I'm from, they are. My mom is terrified of the water. My dad swims, but it's not like a good swim. And my family, I'm the only one that swims a lot. Like my wife says that I'm a professional swimmer. So I was like, look at that, professional. Oh, this is pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
Wait, your mom's afraid of water?
oh yeah, terrified. She does not know how to swim. My daughter knows how
Seriously,
to
it
swim.
would.
My daughter is 4. I introduced her to swimming. I was her instructor. I wanted to have that bond with
Does
her.
your wife know how to swim?
Yes. And I'm already
Then your
teaching
wife
the
can
little one,
teach.
the 1-year-old. I'm
Hey,
teaching her how to
your
swim.
wife can teach your mother how to swim.
She needs to. I told her all the time, we're surrounded by water here. There's so much water in Miami, like everywhere you go. The beach, the lakes, we have everything.
What if it starts
Pools.
drowning there?
Exactly. What if you drive the car into the water? Swimming can save your life. I tell all my friends that have kids, like swimming is critical. Like you have to know how to swim if you live anywhere in the world. So
Yeah, whenever I'm by a pool, I'm just like, I'm good. I know how to swim. So I watch just people and like,
yeah.
if someone falls in,
Like at work,
No one will jump in and scare.
when I'm at work, people ask who's the best swimmer in the truck, and they point at me. I was like, man, look at that. Out of a hobby, now I rescue people out of the ocean. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm like, I tell people that story. To me, being on the water is like playing, like it's game. I enjoy it that much. I scuba dive with sharks all the time. I just enjoy it. Like other people don't have that they're not that comfortable. So it's something that you have to do often to become comfortable
My
in.
mom used to.
Your mom what?
My parents are used to scuba diving.
Yeah. When I was in Hawaii, there was in the hotel at the beach outside the hotel there were 4 sea turtles, and I would go swim with them every day. That was really cool. I was like, man, I went
My
surfing,
parents would love
paddleboarding.
that.
Yeah, they were there the whole time. They like people. They never left. So
Yeah, like my parents, I could see them actually wanting to do that because they love scuba diving.
it's a lot of fun. I scuba dive once a month. I try to do it during the summer, so I don't forget my skills. So it's something that everybody needs to know how to do. Swimming is important, but I can go back in time. I can only live now, so I look forward to the next races every time.
I bet you do.
I know. It was nice to go to Hawaii though and not train. I took a week off training, and that was really good. I swam for fun and just
Then you
play,
started
but
getting really into it.
yeah, I know. It was a nice break though for the body. I ate a little bit too much, but it was fun.
I
It
bet it
was
was
fun.
worth it.
Yeah, no regrets. I do it all the time. Like I always made a promise that the day my hobby becomes a full-time job, I will quit because I'm not getting life.
After your what?
if my hobbies get in the way of just training, and nothing else, I'll quit doing them because I gotta have a life
No,
too.
no, 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 no. You ain't gonna give up so easy.
No, I try to have a balance. That's You gotta have a balance.
Hello, it's called never giving up.
That's true. See, I'm going to a comedy show. I never go to comedy shows. I'm going to a comedy shows next month. So
Who you seeing?
I'm going to see Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler,
Yeah,
the
That's pretty sick.
comedian.
yeah.
Awesome.
We just had 2 days ago. What's the name of this comedian that he's in movies with The Rock a lot? Little guy.
Dwayne
Kevin Hart?
Johnson.
Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart was just here.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't go. My friend went. I didn't go. I seen him once before.
Hmm.
I
I didn't go.
love them.
Yeah, I might be going to a baseball game today. I haven't decided if I'm gonna go or not. Tomorrow's the last game of the season in Miami, so I might. I told my dad we might go to a baseball game today. Let me think about it. I don't know. We'll see.
Baseball's always good, so I would do it.
I love baseball. I grew up. That's the only sport that I enjoy watching. So it's like
Same.
I don't know if I'm gonna go, but I should go. We'll see. I don't know.
I
I'm
really
a
enjoy
Cardinals
watching basketball.
and
So
I'm a Atlanta Braves fan.
Nice. When I went to Chattanooga, I went to the Braves Stadium. It was beautiful. The new one.
Oh yes, it is. You should try the ramen noodles shop there.
Ah, now we're talking.
'Cause
I like getting.
the ramen noodle place there is the bomb.
Wow. Well, I might have to go to Atlanta this year just to eat. So I might go there.
Because
I'll watch
when
a
you're in
game.
that ramen noodle place, they allow you to create your own.
Very nice.
Literally,
good.
you can pick anything and put it with it.
I like that stadium more than the old stadium that they used to play in. It's nice. I think it's a better location and it's newer, so it's big.
Mhm.
I think it's Battery Raymond Park.
Yeah, there's 34 Major League Baseball stadium in the U.S. I've gone to all of them minus three. I'm missing Kansas City, Houston, and Seattle, Washington. So they're on my bucket
Remember
list.
it was
Nice.
They're on my bucket
That's
list.
sick.
I gotta do those three before I die. It's on my bucket list. As much as
I got more on mine.
how many have you seen?
Huh?
How many stadiums have you seen?
The Atlanta one, the Redbirds.
The Redbirds playing in Mississippi?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in
The Liberty Bowl Stadium.
I think in where Memphis and for the race. That's a minor league baseball stadium too. That's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like
I've
that.
seen those.
Yeah. We have the Marlins here, the Miami Marlins. They're like 20 minutes from my house. But I haven't gone this year at all. I didn't go to any games this year. So today is the day. If I don't go today, next season. So we'll see.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you so much
Thanks.
for coming on today.
Thank
Yes,
you for
thank
having
you
me.
so much.
Yeah.
You're
We'll,
welcome.
we'll do a follow-up after we do the race. How about
Okay.
that? We'll
Yes,
talk about
yes,
the
we
experience
will.
so that people know I recruited you guys now. Now we got to make it happen.
We will. I'm all in.
All right. We'll, we'll keep in touch.
Yes.
All right, guys. Have a good day.
Thank you.
You
You too.
See you in Denver
Go
and
to-
then Memphis
Yeah.
or San Antonio
Yes.
or Las Vegas.
Either one.
Las Vegas is Las Vegas, though.
Las Vegas. Las
Las
Vegas.
Vegas can't go wrong with Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
I've been a million times to Las Vegas, and Las Vegas is always fun. You just don't know what you're gonna see.
Never know.
All right, we'll keep in touch, and then we'll do a follow-up
Yes.
Yes,
story
sir.
so that everybody sees how it was. It's definitely
Like they didn't chicken out.
Yeah, we did it. No, I don't. I'll be there.
Probably, honestly, I think if you're saying it's in October, I'll probably be able to actually do it. Probably like walk. So
All right. Well, I won't be able to do the one this year, but next year.
No, I meant like next year.
Yeah, next year.
Oh, we can.
So they have I think it's a 5K and a half marathon that they do.
Okay.
So let's plan it and we'll do it.
Yes, I'm down.
I'm only I think it's 3 hour flight from here, so only 3 hours, and I'll be there. In-N-Out Burgers for a stop.
You'll just land at In-N-Out Burger.
I'm skydiving into In-N-Out Burgers.
Yes.
All right, boys. We'll keep in touch.
All right.
See you next time.
Yes.
See
See you next
you.
time, man.
Bye-bye.
Good to meet you.
Same
Bye.
here.
Bye.
All right, guys. We're the Spectacular Trio. Thank you so much for watching.
And please subscribe to our channel.
Yes, I've noticed we don't have a lot of subscribers.
Yeah,
Right
and we
So,
need
we gotta
more
get those numbers up.
subscribers. We need extra subscribers.
We need more. Just
Please
share it out.
subscribe.
I was about to say, if we reach 1,000 by 2023, I'll cut my hair off, but maybe.
Yeah, he will. He
Maybe,
will.
actually, yeah.
Please subscribe.
If we get over 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year,
We will
I will
love
cut,
you if you
I'll
do
cut
it.
my hair off.
We will love you even more if you do it.
Caleb does not like my hair. Please.
I'm okay with his hair. I just think it'd be good.
My barber would love you. All right, guys. All right, guys.
We're a
Talk to you next time.
Trio.
Yeah. We are a trio. Have a good day, guys.
Day.
Talk to you later. Stay spectacular.
Bye.
Bye.